you know, do you think that this would have happened had lockdown not been a thing, you know?
No, absolutely no. I just feel like all three of us were really busy in life. We all had, you know, well, we all still do, but, you know, we've had breaks from really busy, full-on work, you know, family life, and you just didn't really have any time to think about, actually, what would I really like to be doing right now? What makes me happy? You know, having a bit of time for yourself and actually doing something for yourself rather than just kind of firefighting your life, you know, trying to, you know, get home from work and straight into kids and homework, and, you know, to actually have that pause in life, I think it's just been amazing, as much as, you know, it's obviously not been for a good reason. But to have that time for us to actually think about, you know, doing something that we're also passionate about, and singing together every other day and just like having some really positive time, it just wouldn't have happened. How could we have, you know, fitted it in before? But now I don't think we'll ever not fit it in. Like, we've got a better perspective on a work-life balance, and I think we'll always make room for our projects now. So
What about you, Emma?
Yeah, absolutely. Just to kind of reiterate just what Mary Dawn said, you know, I personally, you know, don't think that Dash would have evolved if, you know, this pandemic wasn't here and we, you know, we were in lockdown as such. And I think she just kind of hit the nail on the head, and we have really just taken a step back from life, and we've slowed it down and thought, well, you know what, you know, there's probably a lot of times that we just, you know, it's a bit like Groundhog Day. So we get up, we go to work, we come home, we do the housework, we've got the kids, we've got family, which obviously is amazing. But it's just giving you, or it's given us that opportunity to take a step back and think, you know what, it would be really lovely just to do something that we're passionate about, you know. And obviously singing, we have made an amazing friendship between the three of us, and also because we're so passionate about helping and raising awareness for mental health, which is something that's very close to my heart as well. So it's just, yeah, I mean, obviously I don't think it would have happened out with lockdown, but I'm very thankful that it has, and this is what was, you know, because it's something very, very positive to come out of such a negative sort of situation. So
Emma, do you think the moon and stars just aligned for us?
Absolutely.
Yeah, that has to be the most rock star thing I've ever done in my whole life, is get this like unplanned, just getting matching tattoos. I've got a whole sleeve, and I've never done anything like this before.
It was always that question, wasn't it? So, is this tattoo worthy? I think so.
Yeah, it was just wild. And like on that day when anyone was released, you know, no one knew that this is what we were doing. It was all just a bit of a surprise, you know, and on purpose, because we wanted to make it really special for Mikey's line. But certainly on that day when it went live and we were getting matching tattoos, like a key thing in my mind was like, what am I doing? Like this is crazy. And like, I've never had a matching tattoo before, and like we've just released a single, and I've essentially like just, you know, put myself out there singing all these crazy notes that like I'm not sure I've ever hit before in my whole life. And just you're leaving yourself so vulnerable for other people's opinions to start eating away at any joy. So I think from that moment, I certainly had to really work on, it doesn't matter what other people think, you know. I can't be people pleasing for the rest of my life, you know, or else I'm never going to actually do any of the things that I want to do. But that's tough, super tough, and a super hard lesson to learn, you know. And especially when, you know, the three of us have voluminous voices, to say the least, and that's not every person's cup of tea. You know, it certainly don't sing soft and pretty, you know. It's all very kind of, wow, that's a lot. And I think the three of us are pretty intense as a collective, and that's not everyone's cup of tea either. So it's definitely a hard one to come to terms with. But I think that, wow, what a valuable lesson and what a valuable experience, you know. Because look at what we've managed to achieve. Like, we've managed to release a single for a mental health charity. That's absolutely amazing, and proper bucket list goal right there. And then we went and filmed a video, like a proper music video. Like, what are we doing? Mental. And we're going to do it again. What?
Yeah.
It is, and I
Crazy.
think